We're at 7:42 at KNEB, 24 degrees. It is time for News Extra. Today brought to you by Jolliffe Funeral Home. And with that News Extra, here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Our guest today is Kevin Daggen. He is a friend of James Harris, a Goshen County man who's kind of going through a rough go right now with cancer and so forth. And Kevin's here to tell a story and also to talk about a cancer benefit coming up this weekend. Welcome, first of all, Kevin. Let's start off, I guess. First of all, let's just talk about James's story, then we'll talk about the benefit on Sunday. You're a good friend of his. Kind of explain what the situation is with James.
Well, thanks for having me here today. James was diagnosed with kidney cancer here close to 3 years ago. The problem at that time, they also discovered that was the only kidney that James was born with. So that posed a little bit of a problem. He's had several kidney surgeries. He's on a list for a transplant, but he has to stay cancer-free for a number of years before they can do that transplant. So that's the next hurdle. Had lung surgery in October to remove a spot on his lung, and is healing up now and doing well. Just needs to stay cancer-free now so he can get a...
So the period has to rolls over again, doesn't it?
Starts the clock ticking again.
Yeah.
He's on the list, has some possible donors, so that's all in line. Just has to stay cancer-free now for 5 years, I believe.
Wow. Okay, so he's got another almost 5 years to go before he can even think about a transplant. All right. So he's a 40-year-old guy.
40 years old.
Family?
Has a wife, four wonderful children, 3 boys, 1 girl.
Yeah. And you work with him with Union Pacific, right?
Correct. I do work with James. He's a mechanic at Union Pacific. Has been off work for off and on through all this, but currently is back to work.
So he's a tough cowboy, huh?
He is a very tough individual. His whole family is, for what they've been through. They keep their chin up and keep trudging forward, positive thoughts, and
that's good. The situation with his kidney, he only has one, and so they've obviously with the cancer they've taken some of his kidney away, so he doesn't have much left.
They first removed part of his kidney, and the cancer came back, and they removed more of his only kidney. And he did some dialysis for a while, and now what's left of his kidney is his functions are still pretty low, but he's off dialysis at this point.
All right, that's good. That's good. All right, now the benefit is coming up Sunday. Obviously, there's expenses. Does he have any insurance at all?
Has good insurance. Travel expenses. He's doctoring out of University of Colorado Hospital, so he's back and forth to Denver a lot. Gas, motels, food. So we're trying to raise some money to kind of help him out.
Help him out with some of all those other expenses, right?
And even with insurance, there's a lot of things that insurance doesn't cover, and deductibles, and so very expensive.
You know, your situation sounds like something the Festival of Hope might be able to.
I talked to Kinder about that this morning while I was sitting out there.
You know, I think your situation might be something they can really help you out with. So you might find a way to get an application in there, and maybe
Kinder gave me some
help you.
Contacts.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The benefit coming up Sunday is at the Moral American Legion. Let's talk about the times, and boy, you guys got a lot of things going on with that.
We do silent auction starts at 11. We have a number of items up on the silent auction. There's a 50-50 raffle. Have soup, sandwiches, desserts for a free will donation. All that's donated by local restaurants, grocery stores, merchants. They've been very, very helpful. And then at 1 p.m. is a live auction, and some of the bigger items will go at that point.
All right. So free will donation, soup and sandwich, and lunch will be served, and then you have all these other items, and you have Lex Madden helping you out, and that's not a bad deal.
No, Lex has been very helpful. Torrington Livestock has helped us out a lot with this auction and getting it set up. So
All right. So let's run through some of the things that you guys have up on the live auction here.
Well, we've
the
got
silent
some.
auction.
We've got some pretty neat things for boxing fans. We've got a Hector Camacho and a Leon Spinks autographed photos. Todd Helton, Colorado Rockies autographed baseball. Lots of Husker stuff. Have a football signed by Pelini and Osborne. University of Wyoming has donated some basketball tickets for 4 people. 4 football tickets to the season opener next year in Laramie. An autographed basketball. We have a really neat turkey hunt near O'Neill, Nebraska on the river for 2 people. All-inclusive meals and lodging. And goose hunts, gift certificates, firearms, have a beef cut and wrap that's been donated. And the list just keeps getting bigger every minute.
Wow, that's some good stuff.
We have over 70 items right now, and expect that number to grow before Sunday.
Wow. So the merchants around here have been pretty good for you?
Scottsbluff and Torrington merchants, the whole valley, Morrill, everybody has been very generous. I'm blown away at their generosity.
Yeah. All right, so some of those tickets, the basketball tickets especially, they actually have a pretty good team this year. So
yeah, it's the CSU game, January 21st.
Well, there you go. That'd be a good game to go to.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Okay. So we'll talk more about this right after this break.
Personal Jolliffe Funeral Home. Let Jolliffe Funeral Home help you.
All right, we'll just go over the dates and the time again. And
our
okay.
team will help you.
Oh, I haven't mentioned the
your family
50-50
members and
raffle
friends.
either.
With over 100 years of experience, we offer professional and personal attention to every detail in the planning process. We also offer advanced planning as a continuation to our services. That's Jolliffe Funeral Home. Our family serving your family for 3 generations.
Back on News Extra today, Kevin Daggen is here to talk about a cancer benefit for James Harris. He's a Goshen County guy, Torrington man, about 40 years old, with a family who's going through cancer, first of all with his kidney and then with his lung. He's back at work with Union Pacific right now, a mechanic, but needs a little help with some of the expenses in addition to the medical issues. He's kind of has to travel to Denver a lot for treatment. And that costs money to go down there, gas and food and motels and all that kind of stuff. So he needs some help. And they're having this benefit from 11 a.m. All the way through the early afternoon on Sunday at the American Legion in Morrill. And we want to mention that in addition to the live and silent auctions that Kevin's talked about here, you guys are going to have 50-50 raffle as well, right?
That's correct. You can buy tickets for the 50-50 raffle. Whatever amount of money we raise with that, the winner will split that with James. Currently, we have about $1,200 raised with that, so that'll.
So you're off to a good start, huh?
Yep, we're off to a good start. So somebody will get some good money out of that.
All right, very good. So if they want to contact somebody about any of this stuff, what do they do?
You can call 308-247-4266 if you have any questions. We have a benefit account set up at the First State Bank in Torrington where donations can be sent.
They just send them to the James Harris benefit at the First State Bank in Torrington, right?
Correct. That is correct.
All right. Post office box there is 1098. 1098 for the post office box in Torrington. It's 82240. And once again, the phone number, if you've got any questions, want to maybe donate an item here, and they're still taking items all the way up till Sunday, 247-4266. And they got a lot of good items again, and you got a whole beef cut and wrapped, and like I say, a bunch of firearms and all kinds of different stuff. So also, it looks like you got a week at a Las Vegas timeshare here too. Huh?
We had a gentleman donate his timeshare 1 week in Las Vegas, so that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of good deals going on there. So think about it on Sunday. You can probably get this done and still get back and watch Mr. Tebow at 2 o'clock. So it'd be a good deal to do. All right, very good. Sunday starts at 11 at the American Legion in Morrill. Thanks, Kevin. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Dan.